enjoy the show after the beep.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. There's going to be zero music on this show. Not a single music. And I know what you guys are going to say. You guys are definitely going to say... But we can't give it to you. I know it's what you want, but we can't just... We can't just give it to you. Give it to you. I know you want it, but this is not the kind of episode where we can just give you guys whatever you want. And I think it's important that you all know that from the start, from the get-go. Because this show, at the heart of it, it's about us trying to reach the center of what can be achieved by a group of people when they have a single goal in mind. You just sometimes you're trying to reach your goals. Give it to me. Podcast. Do you guys want to listen to us talk about some stuff? So there's something important that I'm gonna have to tell you is that you're just gonna have to bear with us for just 10 more seconds. What do you think? What do you think? 10 more seconds? 5 more seconds? What do you think? What do you think? Why don't you tell the audience what you think? That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right.
Well, that happened on the show, everybody.
That was don't ask me for anything by Running with Scissors. Don't ask us for anything by running. Don't ask me for anything. I can't remember what the title is. Oh fuck. Oh god. It gets scary.
What?
It starts off so like it's like you're full of wonder and you everything's like, oh, you're in this interesting new place, what's going on? But then at a certain point it starts being a little scary. I think you were like looking around the room, and then you saw something that you shouldn't have seen, and now you're in danger. You ever felt like you were in danger?
Yes. Recently, I felt like I was in danger. I thought I was gonna get hit by a car, and then I didn't get hit by a car.
Is that real? Or is that is that made
real-ish? I mean, I don't remember the specific
I feel like that's
incidents.
always something that happens. Yeah, I guess.
I've had that happen recently, I think.
Yeah.
Well, do you want me to talk about that?
I don't know.
Do you want me to take the sunglasses off for this episode, or should I keep
do
them
whatever
on?
you want?
You're right.
Are you
I just didn't want to be rude. I just didn't want to be rude.
You just like wearing sunglasses, but you don't want to
sometimes I think
cause a problem.
Sometimes I forget.
You don't want to cause a problem.
What are you saying? Tim,
You wouldn't want to cause a problem, would
Trump
you?
got shot. Biden's out.
Yeah.
Harris in.
Yeah.
The race. But what do you think about now?
What do I think about now? I don't like when they have the ads where they want you to contribute. I get why that happens, and I can understand the importance of it. But every time I see one, I'm like, well, I'm not gonna do that.
Do you think we're in a good spot?
Like where you and I are at, or
The country.
I think the country is on the brink of an ice rink, debating whether or not it'll be time to float or sink. Do we want to go skating, or do we want to just keep on hating?
What'd you say? Sorry. Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. You're listening to the one podcast that Tim and I do on the weekends.
And sometimes during the week.
Sometimes during the week.
Sometimes.
I hope
but
that
not
doesn't
this time.
I hope that doesn't happen for a while. I don't like it.
You don't like
it during the week. Yeah, it's a weekend thing. How's your weekend been?
It's been good so far.
Do you want it to change?
Sarv. I don't think it could change. I don't think it could change.
You don't think the weekend could change from a good one to a bad one?
Not this one.
What do you think I could do right
weekend.
now? Why is that? It's already bad?
I won't let it happen.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Like I said, it was good. It was good, and it's good so far.
Oh, Tim.
But it's going to stay that way.
You're really pushing my buttons today. Buttons.
Why am I pushing them? How did I find them?
What did we talk about?
Where did I find them from?
That's a great question. What did we talk about on the last episode?
Is there a great question that I could have said?
Huh?
Is it possible that I could have said a great question out loud to you in this In it.
What?
Isn't it? Isn't it just...
Oh, the sunglasses are going back on.
I think that we jumped the shark.
Why are you saying that?
Because there was a shark and you and I launched on top of it.
I don't remember what we talked about last week.
Riding sharks, eating parks.
What? I don't know what that means.
Stranger things have happened on heaven and hell than earth, Horatio, and you're gonna blow me. You know that Shakespeare quote?
Is that Shakespeare?
You know that Shakespeare quote?
Is that a sonnet?
One more heaven to hell,
I don't know,
Horatio. You know the one where he's like, all the world's the stage, and you and me are poor and fucking dumb.
You and me are naked on the.
You and me are just
We're just naked
out there.
Why don't we just fuck?
Yeah, we should fuck.
Remember that Shakespeare?
Remember that sonnet, that quote, that play? You remember that play with ham and
cheese? I don't know.
Ham and Mick Donalds.
I don't like this.
You remember that
I don't
play?
like. What's happening? What did we
play
talk
on words? Shakespeare.
All right. You convinced me.
No, what are we talking about?
Well, I just was curious what we talked about last week.
What did we talk about last week? There's one way to find out. Let's play the episode on the episode.
You want me to do that?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Well, you can.
I can find out.
It can't.
Because
it can't hurt.
I don't remember what we talked about.
I think
whatever it was, I want to continue on it.
Okay. We talked about breakfast again. I think we talked about breakfast again. Oh, that's the show starting.
Hey, I have to break my arm off and count. Let's see. Let's find out. Let's rip this arm off and count all the bones.
Oh yeah.
This isn't telling me anything.
We were trying to count the bones. I think.
I bet you never heard of Quack in Armenia. Oh, it's still happening.
Yeah.
I skipped a long way and it's still happening.
No, this is a different song. Completely different song.
Okay, well then I'll tell you what.
Me Jack Smith. That was names. We were doing names about him. We were talking about names.
How do you remember that one?
What do you mean? I had to listen to it so I could come up with the title. Sometimes you gotta listen to something so you can come up with a title for it.
Tell me about it.
Well, when writers are in a writer's room and they're having their time to think about what they could have written, and then they listen to each other and they come up with the title. You know the X-Files? You know about the X-Files? We talked about the X-Files.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that the writing was going to be so
good,
bad in the first beginning of it.
Why is it bad? Do you think? Do you think they just didn't care?
I think that they weren't worried about it.
Well, I think that might be what people actually talked like in the 80s.
I think they weren't worried. No, I'm not even talking about the dialogue. I mean, the dialogue's not great, but like,
just
like
the stories.
It's just.
Or
you know how when you come up with a world and you have ideas for what's going to go on in it, you have to follow rules for it to make sense.
The ones that you set.
Yeah, and I don't feel like they do that very well.
Did they not set any rules?
I don't think they're worried about it.
Or did they set rules?
I mean, I think for the most part, the X-Files is pretty much like the world as we know it, but like ghosts are definitely real, definite, and aliens are born here.
Well, I don't think that qualifies as an alien. I think that's the exact opposite. I don't think they're aliens then. I think anything that isn't born here is an alien.
And I think that for the most part, the normal laws of physics apply, and also just it seems like they don't know any medical facts.
Well, it's not a medical TV. It's not ER. You're not watching Grey's Anatomy.
No, but sometimes they say stuff, and I'm just like,
And you're a medical professional.
I'm a perfect.
You're perfect.
Yeah.
What are you thinking
I don't
about?
know. I just don't think they're trying that hard.
Stop talking.
It's really fun to watch.
Sorry, I just
Man in Black thing.
I just blurted out. Have you ever blurred out?
Yeah, I blurted. No, I don't. I never blurt.
Well, I'll tell you what, Tim.
I do say things. I do stick my foot in my mouth a lot.
Ew.
See it in there?
He was trying to scare me.
Didn't work. I'm never scary.
I worked today on the weekend.
Why? Why the weekend?
I do it every weekend.
What do you have?
What do you have?
What's your schedule then?
My schedule?
One
day's on the weekend.
One day is on the weekend.
I work one day through Friday.
Do you start? Yeah.
So
yeah. Do you start?
I start on.
Yeah.
I started already.
Yeah.
On June 24th.
Okay, June 24th. Yeah.
Is when I started my date.
And that would have been
of working
a month ago almost.
Is about it.
More than a month ago.
It's about that.
More than a month ago.
Almost
It would have been
over a month ago.
It's almost to past that.
It's almost to. So I work Tuesdays through Saturdays,
Yeah.
but Saturdays I take a half day,
Yeah, as you should.
and then every other day I take a little extra hour.
Tuesdays to the Saturdays, and you take a half. And did they let you determine some of that?
Yeah, we chose that. They didn't want it, but I was
sweet.
like, well, Emma and I work together, and I want a day off during the week.
Yeah.
During a weekday, because I don't know if you noticed, but on the weekends, if you go anywhere that's like to a store or anything, it's busy as fuck. You
Yeah.
want to know why that is? Because everyone
Everybody's
works the same
working.
hours. Everyone works the same
Yeah.
hours. Unless you're in food service or retail, you work the exact same hours.
Yeah.
And so there's no time to do anything
There's just no
during
time.
the day. Because there's nothing during the weekday, I mean, because it's just everyone's working. You're working, and when you get off work, everything's closed. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. So what hours do you work on Saturday? You work a half day?
I work half day. I work 7 to...
What happens now?
Well, I was just trying to think of the number.
Oh, okay.
14? What's 14 in clock time?
In Times New Roman.
Clock's New Roman.
Clocks.
Don't touch that.
I'm just trying to.
Stop talking.
Uh-oh.
No,
Okay, it's
you
fine.
keep talking. It's podcast.
No, it's 14. And it's easy.
It's 11.
It's 2 o'clock.
It's 11. It was 11. That's when I get off.
2 o'clock.
Don't tell me 2.
14.
Don't tell me
11
2 when
would
it's
be
not.
still 11 with militaries.
Well, I wasn't
In
curious
the
about that.
military,
I know
11
what
is
they do.
always 11.
I was just curious what 14 was on the clock.
Like they get up to like 22, and then the next number's 11, and then it's 24.
I remember that year.
It's always 11.
What's your favorite part about 2022?
2022 is the year that I forgot about, I think.
That's the year this show started.
2022, I forgot about it. 2021, I forgot about it. 2020, I forgot about it. 2019, I forgot about it. I remember 2018. And I remember 2014, I think. And then maybe
You skipped 2014 didn't come the year before 2018. I think you forgot.
I remember 27.
I love that you can't, I love that you can't count up until the number 18 and then it's all good. You go 49, 12, 13, 7, 14, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
I mean, what years do you remember?
Well, I remember 2022 for sure.
What happened?
I met Emma.
Oh, yeah.
I bet on a.
I don't really
I
remember.
bet on a really big car.
I don't really remember much.
Do you remember the day I bet on a really big car, Tim?
I don't think that happened. Did that happen? Mm-hmm. You bet on a car? What does that mean? Was it in a race and you were doing it like a horse? You didn't bet on the driver.
No,
You thought the car would win.
I bet money that I would get it.
You bet money that Lightning McQueen was gonna
No, that's the movie Cars.
car.
No cars. There's more than just one
movie
car. I'd
You-
love to see Cars, but edited to where there's only one. Anytime there's just one car, and it's the same car.
Yeah.
But it'll have to be Lightning.
Yeah.
McQueen.
Yeah.
You call it Car.
You bet. You thought you were gonna win a car. You were trying to
No,
win.
I bet on a big car. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not.
Tim, I don't feel
know
like
if
I don't
that's
think
a thing
I don't.
that has
I think
a meaning.
me and the whole audience is understanding where I'm at, and I just don't want you to drag this podcast along.
You ever want to spend a bunch of money on something you don't
Yes,
need?
yes.
Yeah, all the
Yes.
time. Me too.
Yes, I'm desperate for another tattoo. You know what I've been doing? Here's finally something content.
Let's just drive on past it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Drive
Come
on
back.
past. You remember the big car I was betting on?
You want to get that tattooed on your face.
I've been trying to think of some like fucking weird ass tattoo ideas.
Yeah.
To come up with because I really want them. That's not what I wanted to talk about. Emma and I have been budgeting the shit out of our, the thing that people do
Yeah, where they plan.
what their money is.
Yeah,
Because
I've heard people. do that.
just watch what they're spending and
Yeah.
stuff. Well, I bought a whiteboard, and we have a whiteboard in our apartment now that we just like sorted everything out on.
Got off to a bad start. You started with a purchase.
I did. Well, I made sure I was like, it starts after this.
Okay, yeah,
Which
that's good.
I know we've done.
It starts right after. Right
I don't know
after
how many
this, I'm gonna
times
do
in
it.
life that's happened, but I actually did it afterwards. So,
That's
and then
money in the bank right there.
that was 2 weeks ago. I did it on
Hell in
when
a
we
cell.
got paid, and then we got paid this time, and we did it again.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So
We
you
put
budget weekly, like each week you do a
every
new,
2 weeks.
every 2 weeks. Yeah,
Yeah. So we just go based off when we get our paychecks.
that makes sense.
So
Yeah.
and we go, all right, if this is how much money we got put in. This is where it's going. This goes to rent. This goes to this. This goes to that. And then we have enough for savings. Here's where we got for groceries. And then we look at it and we're like, huh. I mean, we're poor, but we can make that work.
Yeah,
All we have to do is just hold out for like a month or two. And we got a lot of money in savings because we've been doing half our paycheck.
Oh wow,
We went
That's-
crazy.
Yeah,
Because that's just life, man. I can't tell you
Yeah.
how many times in life something just wanted to put its butt in my face.
yeah. Like been
And then,
having to
they
do that.
shit in your mouth, and you go, ew, that's disgusting. You spit it out, and they go, that'll be $8,000.
Yeah,
And you're like, God damn it. Well, I guess there went all my money.
yeah. I
So,
mean, you
which
need
can
it.
still happen, but I just want to get to a point where that's in my account, and I don't have to worry about when bad things happen, and I can move stuff around. So we're trying to get to that point because there's only so much we can do about how much we get paid forever. So
Yeah.
might as well save a lot of it.
That's smart. That's really smart. Sounds like you're being very adult.
Yeah, right.
That sounds
Isn't that
painful.
crazy? You know what it is?
What?
I just got so sick and tired.
Just like I can't.
That's what it takes.
I can't with this anymore.
That's how you change. That's how you really change. You don't.
Yeah.
It's
You get tired of what
it's
it is,
more than just
so you gotta
wanting
change it.
Because it's not like I didn't want it before. It's like I hate the other things so much now that I don't want it forever. That's
Yeah.
the same reason why our place is cleaner.
Yeah.
It's clean, and it's been clean because I hate when it's dirty now. I hate it.
Yeah.
Every time I see something that's dirty, I go, I fucking hate that.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go back. And that's all it takes. That's how you lose weight too. You gotta look at yourself and go, I hate you.
Doesn't always work.
It doesn't
That
work.
doesn't always
Yeah,
work.
don't do that. Don't do that.
And when it does work, it's not good.
Yeah, because I mean, if I look in the mirror and I go, I hate you and I want you to change, and then I start trying to work out, I'm gonna go, I should really learn to love myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I also hate that.
Yeah.
But saving and stuff, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
You can hate yourself to save money.
And we put money away and we like sorted it out like
Yeah.
how we wanted it. And I'm like, oh shoot, look at that. All it takes is a little bit of time, and all the things that we do want in the future that goes up. We got enough money for it, and there's enough room for some like fun stuff. So we have like a tattoo saving things, which is
Nice.
why I brought that up. And I was like, oh shit, all we gotta do is just save up. And now we got now we can just get tattoos all the time.
That's awesome.
We found where the money is, and also we're trying to stop eating out so damn much.
Yeah.
And I've started cooking.
Money goes into that, doesn't it?
Not well
Yeah.
either. I don't know if you've cooked before.
I'm cooking a lot now. Yeah.
I don't like doing it,
It's.
and
yeah.
neither does Emma.
Yeah.
So which is why it's hard.
It's nobody's favorite in either
I think it's
situation.
A few people's.
No.
Never mind.
Yeah. No, I get that.
I'm not a cooking fan just because it's kind of, you always just have to do it at an inconvenient time for you. That's what it is. It's
Yeah.
like, I mean, yeah, if I had the whole day free, I wouldn't mind cooking at all.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
think, or making
and
a
it's-
nice meal.
And it's not as bad for the people that like I mean, the people that love doing it, it's like a hobby, so they can enjoy that time being spent on that. But for people like you and me
Where
that
you
aren't
just-
wanting to do it, they just need the food to happen.
They just need the food to happen for cheap.
It's like, well, there went an hour and a half, 2 hours of my day. I didn't have a lot of my day to begin with.
Yeah, and a lot of these, like we had done Hello Fresh for a second. Hi,
Fresh.
hi, Fresh. Hi, new. Greetings, right? We tried that for a second, and they always say like, "Oh, it takes 20 minutes to cook, and then it takes like 2.5 hours every time." At least for me, because I'm slow, so I take a slow time cooking.
Yeah.
And I'm always making shit meals. I hate that too about cooking.
Yeah.
I make shit food. I made spaghetti the other day, and for some reason, me and Emma ate it, and we were like, "This tastes bad. Why does this taste bad?"
That sucks.
It was really upsetting.
I'm sorry.
I've made spaghetti before too.
Yeah.
I know I've made spaghetti. I made it okay.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't even know what happened. I guess what I bought was gross.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not much you can do about that.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and I don't know.
We're just gonna.
I'm gonna get it. But I've been trying to think of tattoos that I want, because that's what our anniversary gift's gonna be for each other.
You should have a sleeve that's just one of those pieces of paper we used to doodle on.
I was thinking about that. I was thinking about pulling out one of those. I'm like, I kind of want to get. I was thinking about the genie you had that had its arm that was also its head. But like, but it's like positioned like he's stretching.
Yeah.
And it's like a weird thing. I wanted to get that, but I was afraid that if I got it, most people's reaction would be like, "That's a bad tattoo," not "That's a hilarious tattoo."
Yeah.
Like, I want it to be funny, but I don't want it to look.
You want it to
terrible.
be bad in such a way that it's like obvious in a like it's funny in the way that it's bad. It doesn't just look like bad job, not good art.
I wish what I did instead was just tell you to draw something right now, and then without giving you that free text, and then I would have just been like, all right, I'll get that as a tattoo, which would have been bad.
Yeah. Oh, real bad.
Would have been a bad decision.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was thinking about like, because I've been trying to think of like what's some bonkers ass shit like that no one has.
You could get that Muppet that I drew forever ago, the one with the bloodshot eyes and a gun pointed at him.
What?
Remember that?
No.
We were just at work and I just started drawing and it turned into a just a Muppet that looked like he was really fucked.
I don't remember that.
And there was just a gun pointed at him.
Was that MS Paint?
No, that was just some paper.
Do you have that?
Probably got it.
Oh, I'd love to see that. That would be funny.
I've definitely got
And
that.
then I came up with an idea. I was like, what if I had like a two-parter tattoo, but not what if I got an ostrich's like body, like right here,
Okay.
and then its neck
Off to a good start.
goes all the way, like it starts at my forearm, goes all the way up to my shoulder, and past like down on my other arm, and then you find its head and it's breathing fire onto I don't know, like an egg or something, like its own kid.
Dude, that would be fantastic.
That'd be crazy.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. I was also like, what if I got an octopus that was struggling to make a bunch of hot dogs?
So like trying to grill them or
I don't know. Like, I just
like maybe a couple of arms are grilling and then there's one that's got like put in a bun.
I was picturing like an octopus. Like I'm gonna ask the artist, like, you do whatever you want to do, but I need it to look concerned and like frustrated that it's gotta cook so many hot dogs at one time.
I always love that when people get tattoos where they're just kind of like, you do what you want on me.
Yeah, that's what I want to tell, because they also want a tattoo and they'll make it look better if you go, I want whatever you want it to look like.
I want what you want.
But also at the same time, this is my idea and I want you to execute in some way.
Right.
This is my prompt for you. Have fun. I don't give a fuck what it looks like after.
Yeah, like kind of an Inktober, like, you know.
Yeah.
Here's a concept. Bitchin', go for it.
I want like two things getting married that have nothing to do with each other. Like a mailbox and
And a female box.
and a
Sorry, that was too
politically.
It could be 2 female boxes or 2 male boxes. It doesn't matter.
Maybe
Come on, guys.
Maybe that's what
Get
the
your head
ostrich is
into your
breathing
ass.
fire onto is a mailbox.
Yeah, yeah. And there could be a letter inside that's I don't know what the letter could say.
How about a frog? No, I already have 2 frogs. What if I get a salamander that's peeling its head open and revealing the truth?
The word of the day.
How about I want to tell my tattoo artist, I want to be like, tattoo the word of the day on me. Not, and you can interpret that as you will. Like, you can literally have it say the word of the day.
Yeah.
Or just tattoo whatever the word of that day that you're tattooing it is.
You know, that would be kind of a fun tattoo. Like, get like a little like thing that's like on your arm or something, and it's like kind of almost looks like a blackboard, and in really like beautiful scripty thing, it like says like the word of the day, and then every day you write like in Sharpie some shit on there.
on your body.
Yeah,
You just write something.
I want that.
Even
I
better,
kinda want
I want
that.
something tattooed under there and then removed every day.
Every day. Oh God.
No, that sounds awful.
You'd die. You would die, and then I
about-
would die also.
What about a skeleton
There it is.
that's going door to door?
That took too long to find.
Why's he got a goatee?
He's
That's really good.
He started, and then the gun happened after.
He doesn't seem that concerned.
I think he's kind of resigned to the fact that it's happening.
You know what I think this is? I think this is a Muppet who is on heroin
Yeah.
and he's being robbed.
Who's robbing a guy that's addicted to heroin?
Who's robbing a Muppet?
Yeah. Yeah, what are you doing? Come on.
That'd be funny as a guy robbing a Muppet. I thought about there's a
Just says break yourself.
yeah, that would be a great reference. Excuse you.
I had to.
What if I got a math problem on me that's done incorrectly?
That's solid.
Like I show my work, but like
the
I didn't
work's
carry
wrong.
I didn't carry the one.
Yeah. It's funnier too because like most people are not going to pay attention. They're not going to see that it's wrong, and they're just going to be like, "Wow, that guy really likes math."
Yeah, I'd send it to Mr. Knoll. I'd be like,
Oh man.
I got this for you, buddy. And he's going to be like, oh my God. Oh my God, it's wrong. And also he's going to be like, I haven't talked to him since I told him to not take calculus in high school.
I forgot he said that.
Yeah, he said, don't do that.
That's crazy. That's really funny.
I respect the hell out of him for that.
Yeah.
I respect the hell out of any teacher who will look at a child and say, don't take this class. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
I know that's going to give you credit for college or whatever. Don't
do
fucking
that to
worry
yourself.
about it,
Yeah.
dummy. You can't handle this class.
Dummy.
I don't think he meant it because I was dumb. I think he meant it because I just wasn't taking it seriously.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was like, if you're thinking you can get away with this, you're barely getting away with it here. So I don't know why you
It's
think
almost not working right now, so you can't push it.
as well quit.
You might as well
Quit. I also thought about getting a lion on my knee from the side. No, from its
okay.
face going like ah, and then
So when you like bend your leg, it like gets like
that would
stretched.
be amazing. If I could make it open and close its mouth.
Yeah.
I've seen those. Emma showed me one of a bug that was on a lady's like the crease that the elbow makes
The crease.
in your arm.
Yeah.
if you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, an elbow crease arm.
And it
crease.
looks like because you got that crease there, it gave the fucking bug a butt crack.
nice.
And I was like, that's not.
It's hot.
I just
That's
need.
not
I just need.
anatomically correct.
Yeah, they don't have a butt crack.
That's not panomically correct.
But and then she'd open her
Right.
arm and it'd be like there's wings under there. I'm like, so you're saying this bug opens its asshole and wings come out? That doesn't make sense.
I mean, you could do it with a beetle or something, and then it's not a butt crack. It's the back crack.
I need more weird ideas, Tim. What do you think? What are you thinking? What are you looking at? Patrick Stewart?
Yeah.
I don't want Patrick Stewart on me. Yeah.
You could get every character Patrick Stewart's ever played, every role,
And tell people I've never seen a Patrick Stewart movie in my life.
every role that he's played, and it makes up a portrait of him. Like it's like fucking one of those fucking crazy.
So it's just Patrick. What? So there's
It's
a bunch
just a
of
whole back tattoo.
So there's a bunch of different tattoos of Patrick Stewart in a wheelchair. Because he's been in multiple X-Men
He's so many
movies.
wheelchairs.
He also probably has a large discography.
Prostate.
No, I hope not.
Oh,
I could get a prostate tattooed on me.
you could. I don't even know.
I get a prostate tattooed on my prostate.
You should.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. You get a sewer grate.
A what?
A sewer grate. And then
And then it shows underneath there's a guy cooking a sandwich.
you get like a manhole cover, and there's a whole man next to it.
There's a man
Man with a hole in him.
And then and then underneath that it's Shia LaBeouf and the movie Holes.
And it says Shia Surprise.
Holes.
Holes.
Maybe I should get Shia Surprise Holes.
Yeah. You could get one of the posters for Kingdom of the Crystal Skull tattooed on you. Yeah.
No. That I should just get a refrigerator.
Yeah, you should.
A closed refrigerator, I'd be like Indiana Jones is in that.
Oh. I kind of want it to be open.
Oh, open. And
there's like one thing in there.
It'd be a fridge that's open, and what would the one thing? A bag of grapes.
Yeah.
How would you show that? How would you? That's a big tattoo because, like,
Yeah.
I don't want it that big.
It doesn't have to be. It can be very cartoony. You might be able to tell what's going on. Cartoons are good at distilling things into their most basic elements.
I get Phineas and Dird on what's his name? Grass, because he's got hair that looks like grass. What's his? No.
Dirt is what you said, right?
Dird.
Phineas and Dirt.
Phineas. That's the name of this episode. Phineas and Dirt. I get that and Phineas and a pile of dirt. And I'm like, look, it's the show.
That's really good. Like, oh, you really like Phineas? No, it's both of them.
No, look. Yeah, both of them. You know, it's dirt.
Yeah.
I start naming everyone in that show that isn't Ferb. He's so quiet. I didn't recognize he was even there.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice him.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
You ever seen a quiet character in a TV show and didn't even notice him? I thought it was just Penn. I didn't even know there was a second guy.
I didn't even know there was another guy. No idea about that.
Fucker. All right, I'm done talking about tattoo
That's
ideas.
okay. We can talk about something else.
Mystery of the ink on top of your skin. No one's ever seen a tattoo. They just heard them in stories. But I'll tell you something, kid. No tattoo is getting past me. audio off.
That's good.
Your body is art. Your body is art. Your body is a canvas that you can use. And that canvas has magical properties. It will control other people's minds. Other people's minds. Other people's minds. Other people. Other people. It's very subjective how much control you can assert. simple. All you have to do is assassinate the target. If you make a mistake and get caught, we will disavow you. No knowledge will be claimed of your actions. Now get ready. It's time for you to gear up. Choose your weapon. Begin!
I was really hoping that'd be like a bass or something. have a weapon? Choose it, and then we'll go on.
The science around this will start to increase your knowledge of the surrounding areas. Arias. Music. Science. Art. Mathematics. History. Geography. Law. These things come together to make up one single-minded pursuit. And it's up to you to expand your expand space. Construction. Cooking. These are all things that you will need on your journey. And your journey begins right after this. Your journey is starting now. Go off on your own and discover. No, I'm talking to you. Go discover things.
Go discover things.
Okay. And with that, you know that and you're gonna do it. Okay.
I'm gonna have to let you go. Talk to you next week. Goodbye.